Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
Welcome to Nashville Superspeedway here today for the Ghost Cup Series. Continuing their playoff run, we have the camera that's going to spin around in a circle in one spot, so that's really interesting. It's the blimp view that we have. They're currently in their qualifying, so we'll wait for them to get done with that, and then we'll, really get into it. I want to choose a different camera because that is annoying. We'll choose the blimp static view. This will be a lot better for y'all. Pull up some race info here. It's 150 laps, really. One thing that I know is tire saving. I really don't fill up the description of those. I don't think it's honestly needed for most of these races, so I don't really do that most of the time. There's only 15 or 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Only 17 drivers in here. I believe we normally had about 20-ish during the season, I believe, at one point. But this league does run custom setups from Team Watson Racing, made every week by Kenny Coppola. So he sets down, makes those, and sends them over to the league that runs them. So they did have to change up a little bit of stuff before the season. There's a very quiet camera. So it sounds very quiet from this. Looking at DJ Daniel doing his qualifying lap. Dare say that he should probably be downshifting, what it looks like from his gearing. And you can honestly probably get away with downshifting to fourth, because look at how they're hitting RPMs at the end of this backstretch. Yeah, I think you could honestly shift with this set on your qualifying at least, because you don't have to worry about tires. Oh, he just throws away his second lap of qualifying, that's for sure. Basically just throws it down the drain on that one. Just plowed on him. As they have still a whole minute left for the qualifying. I not think I had that much time left, and I evidently didn't time it too well to leave the least time possible, which is evidently my fault on that. No, it did not. Okay. We're just having to wait for them to get done. as we do have merch on grnmerch.com. You can put, you can get the logo that Austin's mine or the mix logo together that has the red and the green in it at the same time. So you head over there if you want something from them, or not from them, from us. Can you think about who I was talking about? Looks like I think qualifying's pretty much done. It is, yeah. So we'll pull it up now. So winning the pole is Christopher Tate, second, Thomas Stewart, third, Brock Whitehead, fourth, Cody Tarrant, fifth, Mike Savanowski, sixth, TJ Hanley, seventh, Christopher Cash, eighth, DJ Daniel, ninth, Joseph Gajalva, 10th, Chris Hupka, 11th, Matt Metler, 12th, Christian Roos, 13th, Johnson Cogswell, 14th, Chris Zofield, 15th, Brandon McLaughlin, 16th, Dylan Ellis, 17th, Charles Whitehead. And that's all the drivers in the session here, so pretty small race, to be honest with you all. Not as many people as I thought there would be. This track evidently has very quiet cameras too, so we'll have to just a little bit more gain than what it normally has, because it's not a very loud track. Waiting for everybody to grid. We're waiting for Metler, Hubka, Joseph, and Tate to get in. Once they get in, it should go to the option to let us start rolling. This is very quiet. I turned the engines down, but evidently I might have turned them down too much. This is just a very far away camera. Hubka's running a new paint scheme. Metler's running a new paint scheme, as that would be scary to look at behind. What else do we have here, paint scheme wise? Charles is running a different paint scheme. That's one that Kyle Busch runs. Now he's with RCR. Christopher's running a different one. TJ's running a different one. Savanowski's running a different one. Cody's running a different one. Brock is running a different one. Tate's running the same one. Savanowski, I think he's running a different one too. That's Thomas Stewart. Sorry. Yeah, I got that confused. I'm so used to seeing Savanowski with the paint scheme that kind of looks like what Thomas Stewart has. I don't know why I thought it was him. That's an interesting way to go on the track. Just go ahead and cut the grass, I guess. I mean, if it works, it works. That's definitely an interesting way to do it, that's for sure. Again, 150 laps here today. So a pace car will pull in. Christopher Tate will lead them to green. Thomas Stewart on his outside. Starter will have the flag in his hand. As green flag is in the air, we are underway here. Guys come off the corner good. Tate, he has a pretty, for just the start of the race, that's a pretty good jump on the whole field. Back here, looks like we got TJ trying to go around Cash, and I heard some tires screeching. That is Hubka. Goes down to the inside. He saves it though. He keeps it going, but he will go all the way to the back. Might have gotten some help getting in there. As you see, guys just getting in there super deep. It's gonna absolutely cook off the right front here as the run goes on. So that right front, or right front and right rear will probably be gone. Diving in there can burn the right front if you're loose and help you get tight, but if you do it too much, you're going to get really tight and it's not going to turn. Basically a handful of wheel and it's just not wanting to go anywhere. But Thomas is looking to the inside of Brock for second position. He's going to try to make that pass and get it from him. And Stewart sideways on the bottom. Both guys trying to put down power, and it's just not working too well for him. Zofield's running the fastest laps right now, 30:22. And it's only 4 laps into the race, so I would not be too amazed by somebody running fast lap times. I'm going to give a paint refresh because Dylan Ellis's paint is not loading in, and I know he has a paint scheme because he never really runs without. We're actually having a new paint scheme made for Ghost Racing Network car that I run in the A Open every now and then. But TJ has used his bumper, he's used the chrome horn a couple of times, as you see there. So he's got a big, that lip is moved up on that car. It's not supposed to be like that. TJ, I don't know if that's going to hurt him aerodynamically, though. This track really isn't so aero-reliant as other ones. Other tracks rely really, really heavily on aero, but some don't. You'll be able to figure out which ones do and which ones don't as it goes on. Looks like these paint schemes are definitely not one. Yeah, see, Ellis, no, that's actually Mettler. Ellis may not have a paint scheme. I may have been completely wrong on that. Possibly was, and if I did that, it's completely my fault. I think I may have been. He's kind of fine on that top line. He doesn't have really much help with them, though, is the issue. So if he doesn't have a lot of help up there with him, he's not going to really be able to, get a push down the backstretch that's going to not be such a huge run he's going to have, but he just needs to get the corner as he does that, actually. He will get some help from DJ behind him. Brock will he's trying to stay with him even. He's doing a pretty good job. These paints are just taking a while to load in, but they are loading in. The Cogswell back there in that 27 Ford. Yeah, I'm gonna say Roos. I've given paint refreshes. There. Okay, that is disturbing on that front end. Very disturbing. Who does that? So it's weird to see. It's so weird to see on that car. We got Joseph Cogswell. That is McLaughlin in the 81. Kind of riding around here. So it looks like he's really pulling away from the guy. He's got over a second lead. He probably likes what he's seeing too in his front mirror. In his rear view, he doesn't really probably care because they're just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Is Tate shifting? He might be. Yep, he is. Are these guys shifting? Yep, I knew it. I knew they weren't shifting. So one thing we'll have to watch as the run goes on. Is DJ gonna try to downshift here? There, you probably don't need to downshift. So early on, Tate's gonna be able to get off the corner a lot better than those guys in front or behind him. But the issue is later on in the run, you're gonna be getting more RPMs coming off those rear tires, and it's really gonna want to kick them out. I've found that out the hard way multiple times. It's gonna shift the whole run when it's almost not possible. That's not gonna help you when you bobble on the bottom either. Cody just ran the fastest lap, 29.92. So he's picking them up and putting them down. That has an oddly disturbing paint scheme there. I don't know why, but it is. Really, the front of it is. Ooh, there was some contact between Joseph and TJ. I think TJ kind of overreacted there a little bit. Joseph wasn't really coming up too close to him. He definitely jerked the car away from us as fast as he could there because he didn't really like what he was seeing at all. Lap times though between DJ and Tate. Tate's still running the fastest lap on the track. Almost 30 flash right now. You got some guys running like 30.2s. Which aren't bad lap times by any means. Get up that close. I keep seeing, I don't know where he's got that damage from. Oops, somebody is around possibly? No, I just heard some tires somewhere. I think that might be Charles that we're seeing getting loose. Look at Hupka. Hupka is in the back. He's gained 3 positions where he kind of, I think he got loose in the bottom. He bobbled it and saved it. Had to go on the apron to save it though. That's Cogswell trying to get to the outside of Brock. He's trying to get to the outside of McLaughlin is way down on that apron. I don't know what he's doing down there. He might be trying to do his little side draft as he could. Let's see. Brock, Cogswell, and Joseph. 4, 5, 6 right now. Oh, smoke. That is, oh no. Christopher Tate KOs the right front of his Chevy Camaro coming out of 4. Oh my, I saw smoke. And that car is destroyed on the right front. What happened here? I was talking about him downshifting earlier. This is probably too much RPMs on the tires. Yep, steps out there trying to throttle and snaps on him. Oh gosh. One thing about these next gens, very sensitive steering. Very sensitive on a lot of things too, so we'll have to come down pit road. I'll put DJ to the lead though. I'll leave these 3. This is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th now fighting for position. Cogs was able to get around Brock. Brock is being a pain on the bottom to pass. He's being like Ryan Newman. You just can't get around him. Not doing anything wrong. He's just hard to battle with. And you think you can get past him, and then last moment he just gets his nose right on your quarter panel. Able to stay even with you. One thing too that Cogswell can probably do to help him get to the spot on Brock is just, go in the corner, lay it on his door. Just lay it on his door. Don't give him a lot of room to wash up. Make him have a lot of wheel into it, because the way he's running on the outside, he's letting Brock get follow it up to the wall, and it's going to give him a good exit every single time. But Tate's, he came down pit road and he's off and away. He's a lap down though. Like he's lucky he's only 1 lap down. But DJ, he got some fresh air because he's running about 30.2s now. That's 2/10 faster than the, actually about a 10. No, actually Brock tied that time. Brock is keeping the fort behind him. Literally, he is keeping everybody behind him. Someone's got to get Someone will be fed up eventually, and I think they'll use the bumper to nudge him out the way, kind of be like, yeah, I'm kind of done with you. Let's just, let's move you up out the groove and get you done and gone. Biggest mover is actually Jonathan. He's up 9 positions, currently sitting in 4th, so he qualified 13th. He's done a pretty good job. Having to talk to Austin right now. I can't type and broadcast at the same time. Brock he's been a pain. I mean, he's been such a pain. He's not doing anything wrong. And I think, you got to get him. Joseph, I think somebody's got to get. Yeah, you're going to have to keep moving. Because that's the Spider-Verse paint scheme. I just realized that on his car. Apparently, that was a really good movie. Very good movie that came out. I didn't watch it. Last movie I saw was Demon Slayer, and it was the start of season 3. Saw that with a coworker because I asked, "Hey, do you want to go to this?" Because she was a fan of Demon Slayer, so I brought her to that. So it's the last time I've ever been in a movie theater. Before that, I watched SAO twice. Actually, that was really stupid. Tate. So Tate on new tires, he's running only 30-37s. So I don't know. He's loose. I can see it right there. Look at how he's up the track. Yeah, he might not be able to get a lap back at all. Unless there's a caution that happens. I mean, he'll be the lucky dog no matter what. I think he'll be able to catch, Mettler and all these people that will go a lap down before him. Joseph, he's trying to get to Brock. I mean, Brock, he's just, oh gosh, it's one of the most frustrating things is when you can't get around a guy, but he's not doing anything wrong with how he's racing. I think Brock might have gave Joseph that position. Crossover move, question mark? No, but he gets to the bumper of him. Brock deciding to, this is his decision to shove him. He could have easily went around him. Joseph kind of blocking up towards the wall, but that's just how he's following to get an entry in the corner. Brock finally loses that position to Joseph. He works for about 10-ish laps to honestly get it from him. He couldn't get it. Took him forever to get that spot. As in real news, I have a rig coming next week from Advanced Sim Racing. Like a full rig. We're getting the seat from somebody who has one. I should be. Let's see. I'm really busy recently. Brock is not going away from Joseph, though. Joseph did get the position, but Brock is almost going right back for it. The Mighty Mouse paint scheme. Running 3 positions up from where it qualified. 30, 36. Actually, he's running faster laps than the guys in front of him. Bruce is. Bruce might be running the fastest on the track. As he's up there. He's definitely up there with everybody else. I just realized DJ's a B-class license, but he has almost the same IR as Joseph. Get Charles back here on his own. Dominoski kind of bringing up the rear also. Sofield just overshot that corner. He just blew it apart. I've been looking at this interval. Joseph's been slowly chipping away at DJ's lead that DJ has over him. It's not like he's taking big chunks off. I just keep seeing it just kind of slowly nip away. That's how you. It's really the only thing that you can do in racing. Is you slowly chip away at the lead that guy has over you. And as when Brian Curry sent me a number file, was it a don't remember what it was. What did he send me? I'm making him a shirt. He sent me, okay, he did. He sent me the actual file for it, good. So I actually have that file that I need for it. Alright, we can now. I'm to make him a custom shirt later on that has his number on it. Yeah, these guys are all off isn't as much as I thought it would be, to be honest with you. I mean, they went from running basically 30 flaps to 30.7s, and it's 34 laps into the run, so that's not really bad tire fall off at all. I thought it would be a lot more, but that's what kind of NASCAR's been struggling with, this tire wear. They can't seem to really get it where they want to at short tracks. They're really struggling with that. And at some other tracks too, like Pocono, I know that was struggling. Yeah, Joseph is coming, though. He's gaining. He's been running about a tenth faster every lap over DJ. So he's not just going to keep lurking there. He's going to start slowly creeping up faster and faster. He's coming. He is going to get him here soon. Also looking at Jonathan, he's still up 9. Hufka's actually made it back up 3. Started after he had that little incident where he could have RKO'd the car, but he was luckily able to drive it off and go down to the apron, just chase it down there with him. Realized, hey, let's actually not destroy the car at this point. No need to do that. Joseph. We're gonna look. I'm gonna look at DJ versus Joseph in car. What does DJ's car sound like in the corner? He's tight. He has to really wait for the car to rotate. Hold on. Yeah, he's tight. He's tight loose on exit. What is Joseph on exit? That's not Joseph, this is Joseph. He looks basically the same as DJ almost. You see kind of kick out there too on him. Goes down into the corner. He's tight loose also, but I think that he's just a little bit less tight loose, I'd have to guess. Just the way it's driving. Yeah, Joseph's catching DJ. He's going to probably get him here within 3 laps, if I had to guess. He's caught him, and he's been running faster laps continuously, too. It's not like he's just running a good lap every now and then losing a little bit. He'll look to the inside. Won't be able to really do anything Not close enough. Probably just letting them know that, hey, I'm here. Gonna let you know that I'm looking. Just don't cut my nose off. If you do that, you might go around. Sorry. Yeah, tire fall off has not been what I thought it would be at all. It's probably gonna be, honestly, fuel. You guys are gonna worry more about than anything else. You know, they're gonna run their tank dry, and they're gonna come down and get a whole tank of fuel, though. And when you're doing that, you might as well go ahead and get tires. Because it's going to be about the exact same time. There's an NFL game on today. Salvanovsky and Zofield go down pit road. 4 tires and fuel. 4 tires and fuel for both of them. But Zofield was a lot faster on pit road by at least maybe 3 seconds overall. Pit time total was 46:28. Pit time was 14:78 compared to Sabanovsky, who was 47:87 on his total time down pit road. And Cody Tarrant has spun it going to pit road, trying to get down there. Done that many times. He could not feel ashamed for that. See what happened to him. Downshifting, probably gets down to the apron. And there it goes around. Yep, on the brakes, and it just comes around on him. I've had that happen many times before. Barely nips the wall. It's honestly, like no damage to it. Gonna be completely fine. He'll roll in there. That's gonna really hurt his positioning though, because he's gonna lose more time for that. But now should put Tate. Yeah, Tate will be in front of them. How did Whitehead go 2 laps down? I don't know how Whitehead got 2 laps down. I knew he was going to be 1 lap down, but 2, I don't know where he did that. I want to see where Joseph and these front runners pit, because where they pit is going to kind of influence a lot of other people too at the same time. About 1/3 of the way done of the race, and they've been running pretty good so far. Not really saw many people spin. Really have any incidents at all, to be honest with you. Oh, Hubka, that's not how you get down pit road. Stewart probably just saw his life flash before his eyes and saw that M&M's Chevy Camaro come right across his nose. It was not a fun thing to see for him, probably. Got down. Did he even get down pit road in time? He gets it down to the apron really late, goes sideways, and that's really him just going sideways, and then bam, Stewart rear ends him. That's not any damage to Stewart or Hubka, really. They're both completely fine. But Joseph hasn't ran away from DJ at all. He's been kind of stuck there right behind him the whole entire time. See one of these guys run. They're probably gonna run it to the end of their fuel run, so maybe lap 60 to 70-ish. I have to guess 60, 70-ish, around that somewhere, I think. We will go on a commercial break, though. It will be side by side, of course. Y'all will not be missing anything here before the pit stops start to happen.
full of simulators, and this was like very responsive. Especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving. It feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
We're gonna cut that short as a caution comes out. Question is, did Joseph get down pit road in time, or is he gonna have to drive through to avoid a penalty here? He will not. That is perfect timing by Joseph, and it looks like Brandon McLaughlin is the cause of the wreck and the caution that came out. What in the world was that? Did he downshift? Oh, yep. No, that's a mistake. Yep, he downshifted. I don't know why. He went all the way down to second. That is going to blow an engine no matter what. I mean, that engine was toast. And he tows it immediately. There's nothing he can do at that point. I mean, the car's not going to start. He has to tow. That is, yeah. But Joseph, I want to see how close it was. I can't really pull up the timing on that. I mean, Joseph literally had just gotten down pit road. So he should come out in front of all these guys that pitted and have pretty much the exact same fuel and tires as them. Yep, he'll go to the lead. That is amazing timing for Joseph. Never saw luckier timing than that, honestly. I mean, he literally had just entered pit road. Besides Martin Truex Jr. in 2021, as he didn't win the championship. Luckily, I'm glad that Larson won it. He deserved it that season. And yeah, you know, he literally dominated the whole freaking, dominated the whole season and basically the playoffs too. So if he wouldn't have won the championship, I would have rioted. I don't believe that you do this, and if you win one race, you get the championship. I don't think it should work like that. That is not something that's right either. Something is wrong with our payouts for Ghost Racing Network. I don't know why it's not sending money to this, because we earn money from donations and stuff like that, but it's not letting me cash out correctly. I'm trying to fix that, and it looks like Joseph will not be able to keep those positions, so maybe it took them back from him. Don't know why it would have done that. Setup in progress. Okay, and we have payment threshold. What is the payment threshold? I don't. This is odd. The light should. Okay, we got a mix of cars. Yeah, lights should be going off here. Zofield's wave around. These guys are wave around. Tate is a wave around for sure. Yes, I believe they just got... They're getting a wave around the pace car. So Brock, he will have the lead. It's not working. Oh, there it is. I apparently have set this up wrong, and it's not, like, processed, I guess. I have no idea, to be honest with you all. It's very confusing. Oh, that's probably why. But lights are back on. What? They're back on. They had just went off, so I guess they're waiting for the other guys to catch up behind them. I'm very confused on why that's happening. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. It's evidently still processing these. That just doesn't make any sense why it's being a pain on this end. The lights have gone off this time by though, so the greens for this time, for sure. Can't speak it apparently. It's for sure this time. So Brock Whitehead, Jonathan Cogswell, Matt Metler, and Christian Roos. Top 4, TJ Hanley, Dylan Ellis are top 6. Dylan doesn't have a paint scheme, so I was not wrong. As those are wave around cars behind him. This is odd. A green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. We are going to go back and watch the incident between Joseph and Chris, because I saw one of them down to the infield. Okay, that is... Looks like Chris just flat out turning down on Joseph. It might have been net coated down there. Yeah, that is... Don't know what that is. Yeah, it looks like he's going to throw a block. I mean, he just turns down. I mean, yeah, that's not on Joseph. I mean, I don't know. He's going to throw a block there, but yeah, it looks like he's throwing a block. I mean, and that's not me protecting Joseph either. I mean, it's literally what it looks like, though. Like, he had so much more room to go up behind Solnowski, yet he chose to go down there. So, I can't blame Joseph for that at all. Does bring a lot of new faces to the front. And TJ was able to get his damage fixed on that nose. He actually got it fixed surprisingly well. They just kept jumping on it and jumping on it and jumping on it to get it fixed. And it worked eventually. Worked eventually. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Somebody's about to blow up and hit road. Wait, hold on. Were both of them put down pit road? because it was still green. Did Joseph enter pits on his own, or... I don't know what just happened there. I am so confused. I don't know if he was parked or not. I don't think he was, but that's just odd. I don't know, Johnny, I'm confused myself. Boswell, Brock was in the lead. What has happened within the span of me looking at that stuff? He broken down. It looks like, I mean, everything is just completely flipped. Literally all of it's just flipped on its head and done something else. EJ's gonna go side by side with Brock for position. I'm gonna have to figure out what happened to Joseph. Jonathan was trying to his actually fastest lap of the race, 90 or 29.87. Wow. Joseph was, yeah. Is that what happened? If I'm being honest, I don't agree with that one bit, and I don't even care if the broadcasters aren't supposed to have like a say in that. That is not you. That is not you at all. That is actually probably one of the worst calls I've ever seen, beside me getting banned for wall riding, and I actually didn't even touch the wall at one track. But that is, yeah, that's, no. I don't agree with that at all, but that's RC's call. But I don't like it. And I don't care to say I didn't like it either. I'll speak my mind on that. It's just, I don't like it. Fogwell, that changes up everything. 2 drivers knocked out. Zofield, he is back on the track though, 3 laps down, however. So his shot at really anything is down the drain at this point, pretty much. And then just take it down, throw it, get it gone. Pretty much, because it's destroyed at this point for him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. Nah. Oh, I was gonna say if if you told them to clear the black, then that black should have easily been cleared. 'Cause that's a dumb penalty to have. That's why there's RCs in leagues, because sometimes the iRacing computer doesn't do it right at all. We'll go on board here with every driver for 1 lap to see how their lines are a little bit different. So we'll start that this lap here. as that was riding on board there with some of the drivers. Nothing really too interesting happened while we were doing that, though, so really, everything was relatively, honestly, calm. Pit stops will probably happen, I'd say, around lap 110, 115-ish. I don't think they can go to the end on this tank of fuel. I don't think is the keyword. I mean, they could, and I could be completely wrong on that. I probably am, but Jonathan's kind of stretched out a lead over DJ Daniel right now, so he's riding easy. We'll have to worry about anything else at this point, which he's probably glad about it. He's been running consistently faster lap times too, but Charles Whitehead is in. He's so far back in the pack, we won't hand back to him there. Joseph, he had to leave the race. He got a black when him and Zofo made contact. RC didn't clear it. Probably should have done that. But it was not cleared, so. Oh, I didn't see what he said there. On top of that, I shouldn't have even been back there. Iverson was telling me to drop back to the EOL when RC cleared my black when I went pit and the yellow came out, and he didn't. Again, he didn't let me. Yeah, you should have kept your spot when well, it depends. If you beat it going to pit road, if the yellow was thrown after you entered pit lane, I think you should have kept your spot. Now, if you didn't get to the commitment cone in time, then yeah, I see that. You just have to do a drive-through. But if it does give you a black flag for entering closed pits, RC should have cleared that for a drive-through penalty, because that's what they do in real life. And caution comes out before you get down there. I believe you have to keep driving through the pit lane. Brock's starting to stretch it out now. Or not Brock, sorry. Jonathan is. Where is Brock at? Oh, Brock, yeah, there he is. Currently riding in third right now in a pretty comfortable position. Might notice one person who's not in here, Patrick McQuaid. He had, or his wife had a child recently. So he's away with the children, or with the child. Yeah, Joseph just saying replay in Ghost Disc. I thought something was choking me. Ghost Discord. Yeah, and he definitely was not loose at all. But Cody's down pit road. I think he's multiple laps down, though. He'll be 2 laps down maybe when he's done with his pit stop. Maybe. Charles has fresher tires, but he's going to go burn them off because he's running so high on the track. It's going to work. He's going to be like, oh my gosh, this feels so amazing. But you do that for a while, you're going to find out the hard way why you shouldn't be doing it. But DJ's now down pit road. Before tires on fuel. Yeah, they went 10 laps. Oh no, he slipped through his box just barely. Oh gosh. That might be a game changer for him. That's not what you want to see. How long? Thomas goes down pit road too. They're going a little bit earlier than what I thought, about 9 laps earlier. That is weird, but okay. Yeah, Roos trying to make a pass on TJ. Roos has slowly worked his way up here. He just keeps chipping away. He started 12th. He's up to 4th now. He got a really good run on TJ right there, too. He might take the spot here, try to take it going down the front stretch. As, yeah, he will get to the inside, but can he get past TJ is a question. Might just want to dive it on deep in there, but TJ's going to hold him tight. Almost some contact there. Roos kind of pumps the brakes to not get into TJ. Stays away from him down the back stretch so he can get much air on that car as he can from downforce. Let's get around him. TJ shoots it wide, though, and that's going to give Roos the spot, but Brock's down pit road at this time, and that's how you do some Tokyo drift down pit road, Dylan Ellis. If it works, it works. He's going to lose some time getting down there, though. But if it... Oh, somebody's flying down there. That's Cash, and that's going to put him into the inside wall. Trying to get all he can coming down pit road. It's worth a shot. Might as well see what would happen. Didn't work out too well for him, though, but it's valiant effort. Valiant effort, I'll tell him that. So when does... Oh, wait, hold on. Where is Cogswell? Cogswell... already came down pit road before them. I didn't see him come down. I must have been looking... Yeah, I did not see Cogswell come down before them on that pit stop. I did not expect to see that. I was looking at Roos and TJ go at it for this position as TJ's still holding on to it. Roos is probably about to rip his head off. He just can't get around this man. He's like, please, can I do something to get around this dude? I just can't do anything to get around him. These guys will probably run it as long as they can on their tank and just pit after that. Don't want to be waiting too long, though. You see Cody, he's coming to unlap himself, at least take one of his 4 laps away from him. He'll go down 3 laps when he gets past TJ here. Mettler running 4th. He hasn't pitted. Roos comes down pit road. Yeah, he wasn't going to stay out much longer. I don't think that would have been a good idea. Oh, we got a wreck. Mettler brings out the caution sitting up in the high line, holding the brakes so he doesn't get hit. Rolls down the track finally. As that causes somebody to lock their brakes down. Charles Whitehead, I think, locked his brakes down. He thought he was going to hit Mettler. Maybe a little bit of overreaction. But see what happened to Mettler to get him sideways. Trying to come down pit road. Up goes down there, and he just locks up the brakes in the rears and just spins it trying to get down the pit road. So it's a pit road mistake from him. Again, that's going to happen. So there's no beating up on him for like, oh, you can't get down pit road. Everybody's done that before. That kind of falls into... I don't know, Mettler, where's he going to be put at? What in the world is going on? How did he... Okay, when did TJ get damaged? I didn't see that right front damage. I'm so confused how people have gotten this damage. What in the world? Okay. So TJ's going across... Oh. Oh my gosh. Cody, I didn't see this because I was looking at Charles for only a little bit. Cody hits Charles as Charles is coming back up the track, and he goes down into TJ. Wow. I did not see that because I was so focused on the actual wreck that happened. That probably destroyed TJ's toe. As not as bad as I thought it was, surprisingly. What's his tire look like? It's still straight, but it's definitely hurt it. Yeah, this front is gonna look like crap. That's actually not as bad as it could be. Yeah, he's got damage for sure, but he can get most of that fixed. I believe he will do that. Okay, that puts Mettler to... I don't even know what's going on. That puts Mettler to the lead now. After all this, the car that brought out the caution is in the lead. What does that say on the side of his car? Powdered Toast Man, I think. Is that what it says? I think that's what it says. I'm now curious. What does it say on his car? Can't see it. What does it say? We might have to go and manually adjust these cameras. Or I might... Actually, I can probably get a side shot of him. Yeah, that's it. Pretty sure it says Powdered Toast Man. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. That's pretty weird to see, though. But Cogswell... Okay, he goes back to the lead. TJ stays second. He pops his fast... Does Charles just wreck again? He did. Going off a pit road. Toe's broken, so it won't... Yeah, it probably won't turn. Yeah, it's not turning for him. Car won't turn at all. He gets one tire off the grass, and there it goes around. Slides him down through the infield. He jumps to the pits, too, after that. Car's just so destroyed from that damage that he got. That will, I believe, bring them to lap 114 when they should get the green, I think. I believe lights have gone off, yeah. So they'll get the green flag this time. Never mind, they won't. Lights go back on the pace car. I was going to say that they were going to go green this time by, but I'm wrong on that now, so they'll go green next time by. That was just an odd sequence of events. I mean, that's all I can really say. I don't even know what in the world just happened between all of that. It was like one caution came out, then another came out, then another came out. So many other things broke down at once. Joseph, I do not blame you for the rain. I don't think he's still in here, though. Hey, lights do go off this time by. Hubka's gonna get the wave around, possibly? Should have been told that he gets the wave around already. Should have been told. Okay, I don't even know what's going on now. This timing's all messed up. Irison's made a mistake somewhere. There he goes. He now gets the wave around. I don't know if they'll add a lap. They shouldn't. Hubka should be able to catch them. Yeah, he's going to be able to catch them before they go green, I think. It's going to be close, but I think he should get them. Nope, okay. Let's go back on. Probably cut to a commercial here since there's so many cautions that go on with the field trying to get sorted out here. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. As we are back live here, they've sorted out the timing for now, so hopefully they should get green this time by. I'm not going to say it yet because we have some people catching up, but I think we should go green this time by. Lights are off, the pace car pulls in, and then it will go green. Okay, Cogswell has not wrecked, don't know why it said he did. That pace car pulls in here, though. Single file restart, surprisingly, as TJ Hanley will lead them back to green, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. TJ will get a little bit of a lead there. DJ falling in second behind him. Roos third. Brock fourth. Thomas Stewart has disappeared, and he has now came back. Not yet. No idea what happened to him. Got a lot of people just kind of disappearing out of nowhere, to be honest with you all. I don't know what's happening to them. DJ's starting to slowly nip away at TJ's lead that he has on him again. It's really towards it's the start of the run, so I'm not so like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a shootout from them because of the tires right now. Okay, thank God. TJ, he's going to have to deal with TJ. TJ is going to have to deal with DJ on the inside. Good Lord. I couldn't think. These two are so close together. I call TJ and DJ. Not easy to have when somebody has the same name as you, or not same name, same last part of the name as you, the first name. Oh, somebody's around. I heard the tires go around, and that is Christopher Tate. Noses it to the outside wall. Not a lot of damage done to that Chevy Camaro, though, so he should be fine and able to roll off here as he loops it around. I think he got some help going around. Yep, nope. Ellis just got a better rotation to just tag Tate in the rear. Send them up into the outside wall, and he doesn't hit super hard, so he should be fine with that. That brings out the third caution tonight. As we're under a caution here, we'll go to a full commercial break here, and it should get us to pretty much the point where they are ready to go back racing again. We won't do it side by side because I will not be able to show all the ads. And okay, DJ will go down pit road. I would not have done that if I were him, but interesting call.
first corner. Driver number 1 looking to the inside of 2. Second place, sets himself up for a pass going into this carousel. Is he going to be able to get his nose in there? No.
As we are back live here, kind of a weird situation. That's how it sorted out. DJ came down pit road. Don't know why he did, but he did. It will be 25 laps left, so about 15 more minutes for y'all, I believe. That's kind of just odd to see him come down pit road like he did. I don't know why he would have came down like that. Because he only ran what? Like, DJ, he only has 7 lap better tires. They're not much better than anybody else's. So the fall off hasn't been absolutely like insane either. So it's been kind of iffy on the fall off that he had. But pace car will pull in here. TJ Hanley will lead them back to green. Brock Whitehead on his inside. Christian Roos, Cash, Cogswell, and Salvanovsky, your top 6 as green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. The TJ will maintain the lead. Brock on his bumper, though. With 15 to go, we'll probably see the intensity pick up. It's going to start picking up a little bit more, but I don't think we're going to see it really like shoot up too high until, honestly, a little bit later. That's for late in the race. I think that's when those guys just throw their head out the window and see what happens at this point. Brock, he's going to try to get to the inside of TJ. Brock has... Actually, so... Oh, no. I was wrong. Yeah, no. So, TJ has, 10 lap older tires than DJ. TJ has fresher tires than Brock, though. As 3 wide, Roos to the bottom. Mighty Mouse going down there as I think we have somebody not reckon that. Looks like it was the paint scheme just confused me as I think Roos decided to bail out of that. He realized how wide he was, and he was like, I'm not going to do this right now. But that's going to give Brock the lead, though, as he was able to slide up in front of TJ. It's TJ down low. Cogswell, Upka, Tate, Bruce. All these guys up under a blanket right now. I know Brock's just trying to run away. Again, he has older tires, but we saw that the fall-off isn't as much. TJ throwing a block on Cogswell there. Just trying to keep his position that he has. This is going to get close between some of these guys. I would be surprised if Tate could go and win this race because he did qualify at front and he had that issue really early on that just, I mean, destroyed the front of the car. He literally just utterly trashed it. So if he could get up to the front, that'd just be amazing to see him work his way back up there. Brock, he's definitely putting the pedal to the metal. He just ran. Holy crap. I thought he just ran. Cogswell just ran the fastest lap. 29.77. Wow. That is moving. He has a little bit fresher tires than Brock, but not by a lot. It's by 7 laps. These fresh press tires, I don't know if they're going to have time to, like, use the benefit of them. I really don't think they will have time to do that. I'm only saying that because it's just, we've saw it not make a huge difference at all. It's just not been such a big one that it's been one night pitting. I honestly probably wouldn't have pitted on that last caution, to be honest with you. Like, that would have been a waste to me. Cogswell slowly, very, very, very slowly running him down. It's just a tenth, or not even tenth, like 100th a lap, pretty much. Closing in a little bit more. Cogswell's going to get him here. It's depending on how hard does Brock fight for the win. He's probably going to fight hard. Keep in mind, he's a playoff driver. And I think Cogswell is also. Let me make sure on that. I think he is. Is he the... Is Cogswell in the playoffs? I think he is. Yeah, he is. He's in the playoffs. This win would mean a lot to him if he can get the Brock. He could probably pull down the tires for 6 laps and really start pushing them for the last 10. See if he can get it going. Good Lord, he got in deep in that corner. Oh my gosh. He just sailed it in there and it stuck somehow. He gained a lot of time on him. Do not know how he did that. He does lose a little bit, but I mean, he gained a lot of time getting in there. That was insane. Tate's tires are now starting to slowly show themselves a little bit. He's got fresher tires, and he went from about 8 tenths behind to now 5 tenths behind. He's about to catch Cogswell. He is in Cogswell's draft, too. So Tate's going to try to get around Cogswell as quick as he can and go set his sights on Brock. He's able to get to him. I think Tate's... he found out the hard way to not beat up the tires. Because holy crap, did it punish him hard. It killed the right front when he got loose on it. Yeah, he's going to get past Cogswell here. He's got such a big run off the exit, too. Don't think he's going to be able to make a move this lap. He's going to look to the inside. Cogswell's not really going to fight him. He's going to get good positioning on him, however, to kind of defend against Tate. Tate's just going to get it from him easily. I think Cogswell probably realizes, no, I'm going to go let Tate go mess with Brock. Maybe they go and fight with each other long enough that I can go get Brock here for the win. Cogswell at the same time is probably hoping they wreck. As Dylan Ellis has done some mowing, he keeps it straight, however. Quickly watch what happened to him. just tapped there by Mettler, and he goes down to the grass, snaps it around, lets it go. No harm, no foul. Doesn't destroy anything yet. That's for later on in the race for him. Which probably about lap 5 is when we'll see something happen big. But Tate, his lap times are almost identical to Brock. Brock is probably pushing really hard now at this point too, because he realizes that he needs to go. We're really going to see them turn it up here. Now, this is a Hail Mary type of time we're going to start seeing. Tate's coming. He's going to get him. Let's just see. When is he going to set him up? He can set him up. He's probably going to go enter high, exit low. Right. Yep, there it is right there. Enter high, has it swoop down to the bottom, able to put the power down, but he gets a little bit loose. Brock's going to throw a block on Tate. Tate goes to the outside. Brock outside again. Tate might have gotten his nose there just a second on Brock, but he couldn't make it stick. But Tate's going to really get that car to bite on that top line outside of Brock. Going to cross him over. Brock going to try to run Tate down the track. Tate's trying to find a way around Brock, having to go high, low, any spot he can get. Tate, he's got time to set him up too, and I think he knows that. Realize that, I don't have to drive, flat out yet. Just start letting them know, that I'm here and set him up. It's the one thing that I'm always somewhat decently good at in iRacing is just setting somebody up, and it's going to take multiple laps too. Y'all think, just go around and pass them. Well, it takes a lot of time to set these guys up where you got to get them in the position you want. If you make them think that you've done something for the whole entire race, they're going to think, oh, he's going to do it again, so I'm going to go up there and block it, and you do something completely different. They just can't react in time. Tate powers down on the inside, and he will get inside of Brock. He got it to bite there perfectly. Coming out of turn 2, he'll be side by side with Brock going into 3 and 4. Tate sailed on in there a little bit. He has better tires, but Brock has the outside. We saw Brock hold people off on the outside the whole race, but will the pressure tires prevail on Tate? Going to be side by side. Going to draw DJ in here. DJ could possibly steal the win. Playoff driver versus a non-playoff driver. Tate leans on Brock again. Both racing each other extremely close. Tate tries to jab the throttle in the corner, and he's going to barely get clear of Brock. Goes up in front of his nose, and Tate will get the lead, but now DJ is within striking distance of them all, and Cogswell's also managed to stay within this also, but Brock has went from 1st to 4th in the span of about a corner now. 5 laps to go. It'll be 4 to go coming to the line, and Brock make his way back up here. Can DJ go chase down Tate? Tate has the same tires as DJ does, but it looks like the tires so far, DJ's not been able to get the run that he needs to. He's trying as hard as he can, but I don't think he can make up 4 tenths in 4 laps with the same tires. Brock is loose, so I heard those tires screeching off the corner, but DJ got a really good run. He picks up a 10th here. He's doing the enter high, exit low, get a run down the hill, and put the power down as Tate's getting loose. He's having it step out on him. This is what was getting him early in the race, too. DJ cuts another 10th off, brings it within a 10th and a half. Gets on Tate's bumper. Tate maybe a little bit loose. DJ got in there a little bit tight. Gonna have to watch the track a little bit. Gonna lose a little bit of time to Tate. They're actually gained some on exit. It's gonna be 1 or 2 laps left, less than a 10th. DJ looking inside of Tate. DJ gonna get inside of Christopher Tate. Can Tate hold him off? The outside line can be a pain to pass. Tate's gonna use that to his advantage. They're gonna lean on each other. I thought they were for a minute. They both keep it off each other. DJ tucks back in behind Tate. He's probably gonna have to wait to make that move on the last lap if he can set up Tate perfectly in 3 and 4. Does he get to the bumper of him? DJ shoots that a little bit wide. That's going to hurt his exit, so we have to get on the brake. It's going to drop him 3 tenths behind Tate now. Coming to the white flag here. One more time around for Christopher Tate. Can DJ Daniel go catch him? He was inside of him before, but he wasn't able to capitalize. DJ, he has really one last shot. He's got to get a really big run down this backstretch, but Tate, he's extending that lead a little bit more. DJ's got to run down the backstretch 3 tenths. Now coming down to 2 tenths. DJ, buddy, I think he's too far away from Tate. He's going to sail in that corner, and unless Tate gets loose here, Christopher Tate KO's the right front at the start of the race, but he will come back and win here at Nashville Superspeedway. Tate comes all the way from the back, or all the way from the front, from the back. Sorry, he goes from the front to the back from a wreck, goes a lap down, and wins the race after that. And TJ almost died coming off of turn 3 and 4 there, that last corner. We'll watch Tate burn it down, though. As we will put the finish order here, as Tate is done with his burnouts, we will bring in the top 3 drivers here. So let's start not with that one. That's qualifying. There's the race results now pulled up. So let's bring in Jonathan Cogswell first. Let me go over to the Ghost Discord. I need to get a 4th monitor because I'm tired of having so many monitors on my screen that I can't see anything. Yay. Broadcast booth. Where is Cogswell? We will pull him. I need to make sure this is up correctly. Yes, that is. So we will bring in Jonathan Cogswell first. Make sure I have my audio unmuted. I do. So let's bring him in. Hey, Jonathan, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, how you doing?
And so you fall just a little bit short there. What was going through your head the last like 15-ish laps? Because Tate started getting up there and battling with Brock, and it brought you back into the picture. So what was your mindset at that point?
To be honest with you, I was disappointed. I had that race won. I finally called strategy right, and I had a 3-second lead with pressure tires, and all I had to do was cross the finish line. That caution came out, and unfortunately, I was, the lucky dog, which even screwed me even more, put me all the way back behind everyone else, and I was really brokenhearted at that point. But I made a nice comeback there at the end, but I really needed to win to be able to win this championship.
I was going to say, you started, 13th, I believe, and you made your way back, or you made your way up to 3rd. But how hard was it to pass on this track? Because it seems like you think the inside would be the preferred lane to pass, but that outside line can really hold the inside line down.
It was nearly impossible to pass. That's why if you got the lead, you was really in a cat's bird seat. You could drive away from everyone else. Because you get inside, you're held up. You try to go outside, and you can't clear them. So you're really just kind of blocked in there.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I'd like to thank Roasted Jim's Coffee for a sponsorship, and thanks for all drivers coming out tonight. Thank you for your time up in the booth, and to admins, we appreciate everything they do.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good 3rd place finish tonight, man.
Thanks.
This is Jonathan Cogs. We can tell he's not too happy with that finish. But 3rd, but he's a playoff driver. He needs to win. But we'll bring in the 2nd place driver and DJ Daniel. Hey, DJ, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
And you fall just a little bit short there. What was going through your head those last 5 laps when you were battling with Tate? Because you got up under him at one point. What was going through your head right there?
Just trying to get in his head, get him to make a mistake. We were on even tires, so I was just doing everything he wasn't to try to get him out of his groove, but just needed a little bit more, unfortunately. But I'm happy with 2nd.
Yeah, man. So did you think that you were going to get up to Tate? Because, you got pretty close to him, and then you kind of fell back. But, you were, I believe, running 3rd at one point. So did you think you would end up where you were?
I think I was 4th. I knew when Tate got to Brock, sparks were going to fly. So I was just trying to stay in position. Ended up getting by Cogswell, and being in the right position for something to happen, and it all worked out. I needed a little bit more on my end.
And I mean, so you started, I believe, let me see your starting position. So you started 8th. You know, how hard was it to pass on this track? Because it seems like that outside line could just really hold that inside line when somebody trying to make a pass on them down and really just make it difficult for them to get around them. So, like, how did you have to pass at this track if you were going to make one?
Aggressive. You just gotta send her on in there and hope she sticks. That's basically the only way to pass here.
Definitely. Some tracks you just gotta be like, no, just throw caution to the wind and say if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, I got 8 tires to turn for a reason now. So sometimes it comes down to that. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I want to thank my family. They all support me. Obviously Ryan Sizemore for giving me this opportunity. Everybody at Sizemore, especially TJ, he helps me out a lot. Just everybody, you included.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good second place finish tonight, though, man.
Yep, thank you.
DJ Daniel, the second place driver. We will bring in the race winner and Christopher Tate. Hey, Tate, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got you.
And so you come from qualifying on the pole, wrecking at lap 20-ish from getting loose off the corner, go a lap down, and then come back and win the race. You know, how was it, like, the whole race, like, with the ups and downs for you? Because it seems like you had to battle through a lot.
The first 15 laps were good. I was kind of building the gap, and like you said, I just lost it and completely killed the car. So after that, I was really just trying to catch a lucky caution and get back on lead lap, and it didn't happen until about 25 laps to go. So had about 25 to go, and I was just kind of thinking, oh, we have a chance now, and then just kind of methodically worked my way through the field and somehow got past all of them without wrecking myself. So.
Yeah, you know, so you and DJ were going at it towards the end. You know, did you feel pretty confident with your ability to hold off DJ there? Because it seems like you really weren't making many mistakes, but DJ just kept on getting these really big runs on you.
Yeah, I was. I think honestly, a lot of it was I think I used my tires a lot more than he did, so he had a little bit more run off the corner. I was kind of nervous being around him just because of Chicagoland. He kind of got my left rear on a ground checker and set me up the track, so I was kind of waiting on that, but luckily it didn't happen. All in all, it was really clean between him and Brock. I know they both wanted the win for points situations, but hell, I'm not. I'm just going for race wins at this point. I'm just glad to finally get one.
Yeah, I mean, even in real life, even if you're not in the playoffs, you can still take points from real drivers. But weren't you involved in, well, not your fault, weren't you kind of caught up? No, you were spun by Dylan Ellis, too, late in the race, weren't you also?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a caution there. I wasn't hoping to be it, but luckily, I kind of kept it off the wall for the most part. I barely nosed into it, didn't have any damage from it, so I caught a real lucky break there. I was kind of thinking my race was over at that point, but luckily it all just kind of worked out.
Yeah, man, it was definitely up and down a race for you. It was pretty good to watch there at the end. I really thought you and DJ were going to duke it out, and you pretty much did there at the end. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, everyone that just races in the league. It's been fun for the most part. T-Top Manufacturing, 3F Racing, all those guys that helped me out over there and for broadcasting. Hubco for putting on the league, and yeah, just everyone involved. It's been a really fun time.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. A good win here tonight, man.
I appreciate it.
That was Christopher Tate, the race winner. I will go over the finishing order here now. Christopher Tate first, DJ Daniel second, Jonathan Cogswell third, Brock Whitehead fourth, fifth TJ Hanley, sixth Christian Ruth seventh, Chris Hupka eighth, Matt Metler ninth, Thomas Stewart 10th, Christopher Cash 11th, Mike Savanovsky 12th, Dylan Ellis 13th, Chris Zofield 14th, Brandon McLaughlin 15th, Charles Whitehead 16th, Cody Tarrant 17th, Joseph Grijalva. Pretty good race there at the end. I thought it was good. Going to be between Tate and DJ, and it was, and I thought DJ had a shot there, but he got up under Tate, but Tate didn't make a mistake, and then DJ got really tight in the corner before that, and that really killed his chance there. But I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. If y'all did enjoy, mind subscribing to the channel, sharing it, doing whatever you want to with it. That'll help us grow. But I will roll this ad, and I will let you all go. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, or the scary side of iRacing.